Okay, we're going to start up. You're going to come to wide second, heels in, toes out, arms overhead plie, arms cross in front of the chest, arms overhead, and then chest, arms overhead, and then chest. Hips low, arms active, reaching up, reaching forward, overhead, and forward. If you spread your fingers really wide, you'll feel like your arms are more active. Or at least it helps me, so I'm imagining that it will help you. Reaching up and forward. Each time you bring your arms together, your pecs will activate. Reach up. Just 10 seconds. Nice job. Our next exercise is a little tricky. There are quite a few moves in this, so I'll demo this. You're going to lift your knee. You're going to step back to a lunge. Three-legged plank with pulses. Stepping forward to a lunge, take a step, and then lift the knee curl. We'll start. Knee curl, lunge, three-legged plank, 4 pulses. Stepping forward, step, and curl. Going down, three-legged plank, stepping forward, and then curl. Coming down, three-legged plank. 3, 4, stepping forward, step, curl. Going down. 4, 3, 2, 1, step forward, forward, and curl. Going back. 4, 3, 2, 1, step, step, curl, down. 4, 3, 2, 1, step forward, forward, curl, going down. 3, 2, 1, stepping forward, forward, curl, and done. Nice job. We're going to come down onto our mat. Whew. You're going to bring your shoulders over your wrists. You're going to send your left leg back, and you're going to come right back to that three-legged plank. The knee is bent. You're going to pulse up, 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 squeezing your booty each time. You have 4, 3, 2, 1, knee down. It's curl and kick with the opposite leg. So now it's left knee in and back, in and back. You can stay here or crawl your right arm forward and lift the arm up, in and out. Just 10 seconds. Keep those hips nice and square. Let the hips go back. Take a tiny rest. Stay down on your mat. You're going to grab your weights. This is thigh dance. Core in, shoulders back. You might tuck your toes, arms wide to a T. We're going to push the hips forward and keep the shoulders where they are. And this is a little bit like patting your head, rubbing your belly. But we're going to rotate, 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 rotate. So we're getting shoulders and thighs. Down, then up. Rotate, rotate. Stay with this. Keep those hips moving. Just 10 seconds. Keep those arms shoulder height. I know you're tired. You can set your weights off to the side. We're going to come down onto left forearm. You're going to slide the right leg back and open up the hip. Bring the right leg off to the side. Curl and kick. Curl and kick. Tap the floor, lift the leg. Keeping the knee coming close in by the body so that you're getting core as well as the muscles of the outer hip. Relax that neck. You should feel this right on the top of your right hip. Lift that leg. Each time, tap the floor, lift. Some minutes are harder than others. Stay with this. Almost there. I know you can do this. Last one. Good. Have a seat on that left hip. Heels, hips, shoulders in line. You want to lift your body out of this bottom shoulder. So you have a hip lift, and then a hip lift and a top kick. So hips go up, add a kick. Just the hips, add a kick. Hips up, kick the foot forward. Hips lift, kick the foot forward. Up and kick. So now we're getting obliques and outer hip. Kick. Lift and kick. Lift those hips, keep those hips stacked. Hips go up, add a kick. Hips go up, add a kick. We're almost there. Kick. Hips up and kick. Hips up and kick. Ooh, I don't know, I'm feeling a little discombobulated. Moving on. You're going to come down onto your back for core exercise, core centric. I'm just checking our timer. I want you to flatten that lower back. Bring your hands behind your head, making a pillow. You're going to lift your legs to a tabletop. Lower back is on the ground. Curl the knees in, feet to the sky, hover. Knees over hips, feet to the sky, hover. Curl in, send them up. Hover the legs. In, up, and hover. In, up, and hover. In, up, and hover. Now you can stay with this. This is perfect. If you'd like to make it a little more challenging, you're going to curl your head and shoulders up off of the ground. Belly down. Curl it in, up, and hover. In, up, and hover. In, up, and hover. In, up, and hover. Almost there. One more. Hug the knees into the chest. You can release your neck by turning your head slowly side to side. Our next exercise, you're going to set your feet on the floor. I want you to bring your feet close together, lift your toes. Engage that belly, lift the hips, open the knees wide in. Knees wide in. You'll feel like a leprechaun, out and in. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees wide and in and wide and in. Wide and in, wide and in. For 4, 3, 2, 1, hips go up. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees go out and in, out and in. You have 6 of these. 5, 4, 3, keep those hips up. 2, 1, last 8 pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Nice job. Hug those knees into your chest. We're going to come up onto hands and feet. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists. The idea here is to keep your head, shoulders, and your seat all in one line. Tiger crawl. Crouch it in, back, back. Shoulder tap. Crouch it in, back, back. Shoulder taps. Tap it in, back, back. Tap, tap. Crouch it in and in, back and back. Tap, tap. Crawl in, tiger, back, and then 2 shoulder taps. Crawl in, keep that belly strong, and back, 2 shoulder taps. Crouch in, step it back, tap and tap. Crouch it in, send it back. Tap and tap. One more time. Tiger crawl in, tiger crawl back. Tap, tap. Knees down, rest. We're going to come up to standing. We're still working our right leg. So I want you to curl left knee to chest, come to a lunge. Left knee to chest, and then step it wide, wide second. Knee to chest, tap, knee to chest, plie. Curl it in, tap it back, curl it in, take a plie. Go at your pace. This is challenging for balance. Toes turn out, toes turn forward, tap, curl it in, heels in, toes out. Curl it in, touch the floor, draw it in, and then step it wide. In, woo, back, in, and wide. Curl it in, back, in, and wide. Nice job. All right. We're going to come down onto our mat. And you're going to sit on your left hip. You're stacking your hips. Bring your right knee to the sky. Your left leg is inner thigh facing the sky. Lift it up, up, up. If you can, touch your hand. Try not to roll backwards onto your bottom. Stay stacked in the hips so you're squeezing with that inner thigh. I call this alligator because it's like a big alligator mouth, opening and closing. You're doing great. Woo. Almost there, 10. Keep that leg moving, lift it up, up. Nice job. You're gonna come up to your feet. Option to use weights. We have the second round of our class. You're gonna step your feet wide, coming back to that wide second position. It's arms overhead plie, and then arms cross in front. Reaching overhead, and then fire the pecs. You'll remember this, a little bit of cardio. Every time you bring the arms overhead, it brings our heart rate up. So reach up high and forward. Up high and forward. So you'll feel this in the shoulders, especially if you're using weights. Shoulders and then pecs. Squeeze it up, squeeze it in. Up and in. Keep those hips nice and low. Relax your neck. Just 10 of these. Almost there. You can set your weights off to the side. Tricky exercise. This is the one with a lot of positions. We want to use the left leg more this time. So we're going to curl right knee to chest, step to a lunge, and then lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward, forward, curl knee to chest, lunge. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Step forward, forward, and then curl knee to chest. You have a lunge. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step, step, reach overhead. Come down to a lunge. You have 4 pulses, 3, 2, 1. Step left, right, and then reach up. Come right back. 4 pulses, 3, 2, 1. Step, step, and curl knee to chest. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step, step, curl knee to chest. Come down. 4, 3, 2, done. Knees down, press it back, rest. All right, we're going to stay down on our mat. We're coming right back to that 3-legged plank. You're stacking your shoulders over your wrists. We'll walk the feet back. You have knee is bent 90 degrees close. Pressing your toe to the sky and really shaping your seat. Keep your hips nice and stable. Belly strong. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee down. Lift the right leg. Knee to chest, curl, kick. Curl and kick. So you get core and seat. Straighten that leg each time on the back. No lazy legs there. It's just a 30-minute workout. And maybe add that left arm. Nice job. Let's go ahead and find our weights. Thigh dance. I think that second round a teeny bit out of order, but we're going to do all of the exercises, so no worries. Core strong, shoulders back. The hips press forward. That's going to fire up the big muscles in our legs. We'll take our arms wide to a T. We're going to turn the palms forward, press, press, tiny press. We'll do 4 more, 3, 2, pinkies up, pressing back, press, press, press. Make those hips move, multitasking exercise. 10 seconds. Stay with this. Okay, good. We're going to come down onto our right forearm. You're going to slide left leg back, bring left leg in front. All right. You're going to curl the knee in, tap the foot, kick the foot to the side, tap and kick. Core and outer hip. Tap, kick, touch the floor, kick it up. Try to keep that leg out to the side. Lift it up, up. You're more than halfway through this interval. Reach out through that foot each time. Kick, kick. Just 10 seconds. Knees down, rest. All right, we're going to sit down on our right hip, elbow under shoulder. Heels, hips, shoulders in line. We're ready. Obliques, lift the ribs, hips go up, and then lift the hips, add the kick. One hip lift by itself, and then lift and kick. Hips up, and kick. Hips high, kick the leg forward. Trying to reach your toes to the wall opposite of you. Hips go up, kick the leg forward. Hips go up, and the kick. Hips high, add the kick in. You can do this. Hips up, and then the kick. Hips and kick, so close. Lift them up, kick the leg forward. Lift the hips, and add the kick. One more, kick that leg, nice job. You can go ahead and roll onto your back. And we have our core exercise. I want you to put your back on the ground, hands behind the head. We'll start on tabletop. This time we're going to move to a hover first, lift the legs up, and then bend the knees over the hips. So reach the legs out and up, and then bend the knees. You'll almost feel like you're scooping something actively with your legs. Hover and lift, tabletop. Hover and lift, tabletop. You're only going to the hover point where your back is still on the ground. If this isn't hard enough for you, you could certainly lift the head and shoulders up, coming to a more hollowed out body position. Nice job. Hug those knees into the chest. We'll stay down here on the floor. For our glute exercise and bridge, you're bringing your feet close together. You're lifting all 10 of your toes. Flatten your lower back, strong core, and then lift the hips up. The knees go out and in 8 times. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We go knees wide. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hips go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, knees out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, hips go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, knees out and in. Keeping those hips up. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead, lower your hips, hug your knees into your chest. All right, come up to hands and knees, and we'll get ready for our next step. Pretty darn sure. All right. So, shoulders over wrists, come to a plank. We try to keep the hips exactly where they are. Tiger crawl in and back, and then 2 shoulder taps. Tiger crawl in and back, and tap the shoulders. Stepping forward, forward. Keep those hips still. Keep those hips still. I know, super challenging. Really focus on your core to keep your hips right where they are. And 2 shoulder taps. Stepping forward, forward, and back. And then 2 shoulder taps. Stepping forward, forward, back, back. 2 shoulder taps. Almost there. Back, back. 2 shoulder taps. And knees down, rest. All right, let's come up to our feet. You're going to lift your right knee to your chest. You're going to step back to a lunge. You're going to step forward and then wide second. So curl knee to chest, tap it back, step it in, and then reach overhead. So wide second, curl, lunge, step it in, and then knee to sky. There we go. Wide second, curl, step it back, foot forward, and then lift. Wide second, curl knee to chest, lunge, step that foot in, and knee to sky. Wide second. Curl, lunge, step it in. Interesting how balance is more challenging when you're a little tired. Knee to chest, done. Nice job. We have one more exercise, our alligator. You're gonna come down onto your left hip. You're gonna bring your right knee to the sky. You're gonna extend your left leg out and then reach up. And you're leading with this inner thigh. If you're wearing leggings that have a seam on them, that's what's leading to the sky. You're not leading with the knee. You're stacking your hips and lifting with the inner thigh. Maybe touching your foot or crossing arm leg. You've got this. Stay strong. Keep lifting the leg up. Up. Squeeze that inner thigh high. Just 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice job, you guys. That was a tough workout. I'm so glad that you joined me today. If you'd like to do another class, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And otherwise, I will take a class with you again soon.